Chernobyl. It's April 28th, 1986. My name is Mikhail Barrett, and I'll be your news reporter today. Earlier today, 80 miles north of Kiev, there was an explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear plant. Hundreds of people are working to stop the fire earlier this morning. Many people have been evacuating the city. Here's Idris Nouri, live from Chernobyl in Russia.
Good morning to you from Russia. I'm Idris Nouri, and as you can see, I'm standing right in front of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, right in front of the Ukrainian SSR. People are being evacuated as we speak right now, because of a large explosion that just happened this morning. Not many people knew about that though. So today, we're trying to evacuate the people from the radioactive contaminant that is floating around in the large black cloud that is roaming around throughout Europe and.
Day 2 of the Chernobyl disaster. Idris, what's happening right now?
Bad morning to you from Russia. I'm Idris Nouri, and as you can see, once again, this time I'm standing further away from the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. As you can see, it's getting worse, and experts and workers are now have just told me that there's been an explosion by a rod. It's been overheated, and the black cloud of radioactive contaminants is getting worse. It is now spread out completely throughout Europe and Russia. People are still evacuating. There's barely anyone left in the town. And if you're still here, you should leave.
The accident happened during a reactor test, and a poorly trained worker elevated the heat levels within the reactor by removing too many rods from the reactor and flooding the reactor with water. This increased carbon monoxide within the chamber. The heated rods contacted with the flammable carbon monoxide, causing an explosion. The remaining rods shattered, causing an explosion that released nuclear debris and graphite into the air in the form of a black cloud.
Good.
Hello, I'm Mikhail Barrett from MEX News. And looking back at Chernobyl, approximately 30 people died during the explosion, but fallout or radioactive dust attributed to most of the deaths. Over 336,000 people were evacuated from the local area, and the men who attempted to put out the fires died from the radiation. The reactor also temporarily contaminated the rivers, making it unsafe for humans and wildlife to drink from. Most local wildlife either died or could not reproduce, but most of the domestic animals were evacuated. Over the past 20 years, there have been about 83,000 children that were born with deformities because of Chernobyl. These species of wildlife and birds, which were not seen in the area prior to the disaster, are now plentiful due to the absence of humans in the area. 50,000 to 100,000 liquidators or cleanup workers died in the years up to 2006. Between 540,000 and 900,000 liquidators have become invalid. Ever since the Chernobyl accident, there has been about 5,000 infant deaths. In Europe, related cases of thyroid cancer from Chernobyl have been about 10,000 to 20,000.